Time has stopped. The sun's not going down. It's not coming up. It's not moving. Time has stopped again. Stop it with the ominous lightning. Let's see if we can push a dragon. You sleepyhead. Woo! Alright. Doesn't look very harmful.
This world is full of magic. Wondrous creatures, dragons, and wizards all share it together. The Guild of Nova Nimbus rises at the center of it all, but its arcane power fractured with the disappearance of Ankh-Saral. With more questions than answers, the tides of magic have begun to shift, changing the world as we know it. Welcome to Fairy Tale Origins.
Hey Fornax. Hey Aurora. You guys gonna wake up soon? Been sleeping for like 3 days now. I can tell you're just still sleeping. You're not dead or anything. Alright. I'm gonna wake you up. Because the light gods have given us 5 lucky blocks to open. And we're gonna have to open these up later. But also, I got some spells to learn. And you guys need to be okay. Right, Aurora? Right? You're getting so big that it's hard to keep up feeding you. But you got this. Come on. Jeez, you must be getting close to a stage 4 dragon. Yeah, let's bring you out here. It's getting a little cramped down in the ravine. I thought the ravine would be more than big enough. But it's a little troublesome. A little troublesome. So how you doing, Aurora? How you doing? See, you're decent on hunger. You are stage 4. You just hit stage 4. Oh, man. You're becoming so huge. Which means I probably have time to start hatching some other baby dragons. But spell making is calling my name for today. So I'm going to do that, Aurora. I'm going to make some spells. In fact, I'm thinking of making some spells that might benefit again with the rain. It's been raining non-stop lately. Once again, for like the past 3 days. These have been weird. And wait a second. Whoa. Wait a second. Wait a second. No. Time has stopped. The sun's not going down. It's not coming up. It's not moving. Time has stopped again. Stop it with the ominous lightning. It was slowing down before. I made a note of it. The nights were becoming shorter. The days were becoming longer. But now... oh dear. Come on, tell me that we have starlight. Tell me we have starlight. No. None of the constellations are activating. Okay, this is a problem. Time has stopped once again, and we have to figure out how to fix it. Aubergine magic won't help us here. Yeah, I don't see the constellations anywhere. There's nothing. Oh boy. Oh boy. I might need to start wearing armor. That's not an ominous thing. Okay. Oh, man, must be the vampires. Or someone. The sun is perfectly at sunset, which means it's not bright enough to hurt vampires, yet it's not dark enough for me to be able to wield the stars against them. It's raining, so they also have the cover. Yeah, that's a vampire thing. Okay, fantastic. Great. Okay, armor. I need armor. I still have some... ooh. I still have that suit of armor. Ooh, I can make a new set of armor with the dragon scales. But let's see if this set's half made already. I don't think I'm... yeah, I'm missing the pants. I think the pants broke in a dragon fight. They did. Darn it. Okay. So we'll just have to make a new set. But this one's mostly enchanted. You know what? We'll wear this one. We will... this one's not really well enchanted, though, is it? No, it's not. So we might have to, make a new set. Which is fine. What color do we want? Some red dragon scales? That sounds pretty fun. I certainly have enough. Where did I even get... oh, yes, I fought green dragons. I just never got a green dragon egg. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the, best color for me to go with right now. It'll match. So let's make that dragon scale armor. And then let's get it all enchanted up so we can be ready before making our spells. Please tell me. Yeah, okay, that's nice and simple. Nothing difficult about making a set of dragon scale armor. I got this in the bag. Well, in the inventory, not in the bag, but, you know, it could be in the bag soon. So I know I put down an enchanting table over in the library, since, you know, there's plenty of books there already. So I can get this armor all souped up, and maybe it's time to get a couple pieces of armor super powerful. I'm wondering if I should still use a mantle. If I don't have unlimited starlight, it's not going to be as effective. However, it is going to be better than nothing. So let's see what we can do. Let's start with the pants. These pants we're probably going to want to use afterwards anyway. Oh, don't have any Unbreaking 3. Helmet, Unbreaking 3. Come on, we want protection. We need to protect ourselves against any... Fine. We're going to have to do some random enchanting to get this stuff set up. Nah, I'll just worry about that later. I'll get the enchant set up afterwards. Let's just get the armor on. Perfect. That'll do for now. And the horn is all, you know, makes part of the helmet. So Aurora's just going to keep... That's why my dragons have been sleeping for the past 3 days. They think it's nighttime. They think it's bedtime. Time has stopped. Okay. What could solve this? What could fix this? The magics I had in the past aren't around anymore. Is there anything I could do through wizardry to do it? Let's see. Time's slow, but that's a controlled area, so it's not going to really help me a ton. There's nothing immediate there that's going to do anything. The time slow is one element that we might be able to utilize. I also have the root staff, which I've made a spell using the power of these plants that should be able to stop time, but it's only time in a very small radius. So that's not going to... What is that? Is that a vampire? This is a vampire haven. Great. So now that the conditions are perfect for vampires to run amok, they're running amok. Let's go fight. Wait, where'd he... What? I saw him. He was there. Oh, jeez. Okay. Just another list of enemies. No big deal. Let's get some of these magics working. I have a bunch of spells sorted out, but they're not the kind... You know what? I have exactly the spell I need. I learned a new set of magic through roots. So, of course, roots is using the power of these plants. We have spellcraft. Within this tome is contained ancient power of spellcraft. The description of which spells can be cast, listing known spells and description of their abilities. And the spell I have learned to cast through this is the Radiant spell. It radiates a tremendous beam of golden light from the tip of the staff, scourge of the undead. So, vampires are arguably undead and most certainly weak to sunlight. So, if we test this out against this little zombie here, there we go. Let's see if we can get a clear shot at him with pure sunlight. Hello. What about the spider? Yeah, that'll work out. Jeez. This is something. Oh, another one? So I seem to need to, Oh, that did a lot. So staff, I can't hold it forever. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can hold it. It just has a cooldown once I stop. So using pure sunlight, pure starlight, because, you know, theory shows that the sun is in fact a star. Stop it, lightning! I want to talk! Well, the sun is just the closest star we have, so I'll be channeling that light through the staff. So we have a good set of 4 spells on the staff. We have the sunlight spell, we have the time stop, we have our acid cloud, which we can do that while we're flying, and we have... what's this one? Oh yeah, this one's cool. Check this out. I can phase through walls. Yeah, look at me. I just snuck into here. So that'll be good for spying on different things, but for right now we might need something different. So I think what we need to do is try out some other spells. So to try them out, I've set up some ingredients here with the mortar and pestle. What we've done is we've taken different herbs here from over here, and we've thrown them into these mortars. Now, through the Book of Herb Lore, it says what all these have, you know, the power to do. But we're going to make some spells. Now, I had 4 lined up just because I feel like it'll make a cool staff concept. But what is the one I have over here? I kind of forget. Let's find out. So we mash it all together and get a nice little petal dust. And this is the shatter spell. That's what we're talking about. So to make this combine, we just throw the powder into this little pyre here. And then we just simply have to take the staff and throw it onto there. And, oh, I didn't mean to cast it. Did not mean to cast it. Whoop, there I am. Okay, and oh, how do we throw it onto here when it already has a spell in it? There we go. So now that's going to imbue that spell, the shatter spell, onto the wand, onto the staff rather. So that as that's going there, oh, perfect. We now have the shatter spell. But these are for other spells, so let me read what these spells do to you. I have the, of course, wildfire. We've tested out. It's just more fire. We don't need more fire. Dandelion winds I've created. It blasts forth a massive blast of wind and blows creatures away. Not the most effective spell, but I grabbed it. The shatter is a beam of force into a targeted block, instantly breaking it apart. That might be useful for making the dragon pits. We have the sanctuary spell. We have Rose's Thorns, which I also have made here. Throws a ball of glowing thorns forward, and the thorns will create a trap that'll harm any creature that steps into it. Growth Infusion lets plants grow really fast. And Petal Shell, to conjure up 3 petals. Each petal can absorb 1 strike. So this is going to be our plant staff we're going to make, because it's the 4 plant-based magics. So all I gotta do is take the pedestal, or the pestle here, hit all these, and ooh, I don't seem to have all of the ingredients I need here. So let's see, we have 3 of the spells, and this one will be the last one. So, the ingredients we have in here are moss, roses, fermented spider eye, bone meal, and gnat. So, what do we need for this spell? This is going to be the... I'll know it when I see it. The Rose's Thorn spell. And we need a bone, not bone meal. Silly Xylo. So let's grab a bone, and let's see if we can make this spell work. We just need to place the bone in there, as well as all of these ingredients. Hey, the bone meal naturally selected that it should stay behind. Although the eye did as well, so it's not fully efficient. So it's going to use not only rose thorns, but cactus thorns to set this little trap here. Let's get the pestle. Let's crush it all up, and we have our new spell. So let's see if we can make an entire staff setup here. Because we're going to... What do we want the first thing to be on there? I guess Petal Shell. Because that could be a panic casting in a defensive situation. We'll need probably Growth Infusion last. Dandelion wind... actually, Rose's Thorns. I don't know. It's hard to say. But we have that there. Let's get the next one set up. And we're going to be able to test out all of these abilities right now. So let's get the Dandelion wind second. I don't think this is going to be the staff I constantly carry around, but I do need to exercise my learning of the root's magic, so it's going to help me out. So we'll cast what we can. We might need a couple components. I'm not going to go, you know, super intense into making all this work, but, you know, we do need to get more magic. Possibly, my hope here is that somewhere in roots, we can get the power to make time move again, because time is natural. Time is the way of things. So if we can, you know, use some nature magic to get that moving again, that sounds good to me. And over to here. There we go. So that staff is going to have all 4 of those spells on it. We can only hold 4 spells on a staff, so in the end of the day, I'm going to have to choose 4 spells that I want to carry around with me. Otherwise, I could bring 2 staffs, but then I'd have to have so many powder pouches. I already have a lot, and I'm probably going to need more to make this happen. But speaking of which, let's see if we can make stuff grow extra fast. And do we have the components? We need a Terramoss pouch. Hey, we do have one. Oh, look at that. It seems to be working on the individual plants, but it's not making any of them grow super fast. So I'm not really fond of that ability. Of course, I might be using it wrong. This one was, I believe, the pedal shield. Ooh. Pedals protecting me. I'm assuming if I just toss the staff away, this is still floating around. I am really curious how this looks combined with the Armara constellation. Whoa. That's something. We're wearing the dragon armor for right now, but that is going to be quite a wall of defense. Also here we have, I believe, the dandelion winds. Well, just a little puff of wind. So if we need to fight any airbending, we have a little bit of our own. I don't imagine this is going to be too crazy, but hey, Aurora, let's see if we can push a dragon. You sleepyhead. Woo! Alright. Doesn't look very harmful, but you can move things around with it. That's good. And then finally, we have the... what was this? Oh yeah, the thorns. So I don't know if we have anywhere to trap some, but if that vampire comes back, if they step on that area... okay, let's be honest, I'm going to step on the area. Oh, so I can't step on the area. Alright, let's see if we can spot a bad guy. And then we'll see what other magics we can get into through roots, because I know there's a ton of rituals that I can also do. But where are some zombies or something? Well, I know where there's some. You can just go into, like, my underground, secret, dangerous area. And, you guys don't have to come flying and save me. It's kind of cute, but you're really slow. So let's see what happens if we throw some of this into here. Just, ooh, I don't know if I can get it through here. Maybe I can. Oh. Did you walk into it? Let's put one over here. Well, it's certainly hitting these guys. So it's a trap that I can lay. Stop it. I want someone to walk into it. Okay, there we go. And? It's a really wide area of effect. What? You okay up there? Okay, Fornax, you're just napping. That's fine. Alright, so most of these plant-based spells are a little bit of a letdown. I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to use the Gust, but the Pedal Shield, that may be useful just as another wall of defense. Oh wait, it's gone. Wait, maybe I got hit. Let's try casting that Pedal Shield on ourselves and seeing if it stays for a while. There we go. So we'll see how long that lasts. If I use another spell, does it stick around? It does. So I'll try not to get hit, and we could see if that's a long-term defense. If not, I don't think I'll be using any of these spells, but that's perfectly fine. Now, there's another book I can make, but I'm going to need to do something. I'm going to need a rune stone, which I'm going to have to find a specific kind of area to make that happen. Fortunately, I think I've finally dug up one of these little, sites here. So, we have this little, slightly darkened circle in here, and that's gotta mean something. A cat apparently even followed me here. So the book says, all I need to do is throw a piece of stone into the center and it'll become a rune stone. So let's do just that. Stone into the center. Ooh, there's just enough moonlight to make that happen. And we have a rune stone. But we're probably going to need more than that. So let me actually grab multiple stones. Meaning like a stack or two. And let's see how quickly this stuff can churn out while I take a peek at the book and see what we need made. Okay, so it's not slow, not fast. Alright. So the Book of Herblore speaks of runestone. Blued stone, forged by throwing stone onto a central symbol of a moonlight circle. It bears slight magical properties, and can be carved and chiseled into several forms, detailed in the following things. So we can make bricks, chiseled runestone, and then of course here's how we get all the plants. We're going to need a pyre eventually to set up rituals. Yeah. Everything else there seems to be in order. We have ourselves 2 stacks of runestone, and 1 will be used to complete a book, which will teach us a little more about those rituals we can make with the pyre. Oh man, yeah, definitely not doing any flying right now with Visio. So, let's hope we can get this whole time thing figured out. I still have plenty of starlight. There's still... Really? Whoa. That hurt me. Okay. You know how I was like 2 seconds ago saying plenty of starlight? Yeah, it's an issue. If I'm taking damage, I don't even know. But let's get this final book made, the Book of the Natural Arts. So, I think we can put these other 2 books away. We're done with the spell crafting and herb lore for now. Oh, and I put my Spellforge Codex in here. That's fine. Because we want to look into the Book of Rituals. So it seems that this is the Tome of Natural Arts. Within this tome is contained the knowledge of the natural arts. Yeah, thanks. That's very descriptive. The great rites of power, various mystic elements of the world. Fairy circles, fairy dust? Pfft, don't worry. I got plenty of fairy dust. Standing stones, I believe... Wait, no, this is different. Several powerful rituals require additional measures to keep the magic under a druid's control. In these cases, standing stones are required. Each stone consists of several pieces of ordinary runestone, capped with a block of chiseled runestone. When these stones are necessary, the specific standing stones required and their sizes will be listed in the book. So, what's the Ritual of Life? This is a ritual I definitely like to use, so I can make sure my dragons are kept at top health. Because, well, I'll show you right now. Because even though I feed my dragons plenty, and I never let them go hungry, and they never really do any fighting, they're not at peak shape when it comes to health. So, speaking of hunger, I'm going to have to feed her soon. But we need to make this Ritual of Life to hopefully heal my dragons up consistently. So it says the Ritual of Life we need to cast in a grove of at least 4 birch trees. It'll generate the vitality of nearby creatures and boost the growth of nearby crops. Wondering what the area of effect is, but we're going to need to get some birch trees and the entire pyre setup. I suppose we just throw these items into a pyre and make sure we get the forest. And the Storm of Fire says we have to perform it in a circle of 3 standing stones, each 3 meters high. It rains down fire from the skies. That may come in handy. Hey, I just realized the rain stopped. That's good. The Wall of Winds. Powerful gust of wind, forcing away all creatures of evil. That could be useful just for identifying evil, and it doesn't say it requires anything set up. The Ritual of the Warden. Perform in a circle of standing stones. Okay, so a circle with 3 that are 3 meters high and 3 that are 4 meters high. And it prevents all injury to creatures near. So this is a powerful ritual. It uses spirit herbs, which we haven't even begun to grow yet, and a totem fragment. And then we have a offertory plate, so we can all make offerings to fairies. Yeah, that's cute. Yeah. Like, I don't want to give them stuff. They take enough as it is. But we can definitely make that life ritual, and maybe the fire ritual is kind of tempting. Now let me show you a little secret project I've been working on. It's not super secret, but I haven't told anyone about it yet. This little platform, you can see it's made of balloons, so it's going to become a skyship. Now I built this thinking I could place some of these rituals onto here. Now, I have no idea what I was going for the design here, but we're probably going to make it look, you know, nice and rootsy, nice and earthy. Get some plant life on here. But we're going to have this here so we can make the Firestorm spell, essentially. That's one example. And have that spell be mobile, so I could bring it right over top of my enemies. So that's the plan when it comes to what's going on over there. But I think we need to at least get one ritual started. So let's see what we can do. Because, wait a second. Did I say a ritual there that... Ritual of Light. Cast it during the day, and it'll banish the rain. Nice. Make days longer, not nights shorter. Huh. And Rite of the Storm, it invokes a torrent of rain. Huh. Maybe this is the type of magic that's been messing with time. Because the first thing that happened here was time got slowed down, right? Now it's just come to a halt. So, we'll have to figure out a way to fix that up. Alright, let's see if we can make one ritual, though. Let's just see if we can start a Ritual of Life. Life is fine, right? Life is easy. So maybe we'll just try to set a grove over here. We won't do it on the flying ship just yet. We'll just try to make a little grove on the opposite side here nearby. We're going to need birch trees, which are obviously nowhere to be found near my base. There is no birch trees anywhere nearby. I'd have to fly far. Okay. You see these stars in the sky, right? I was thinking some of those might be the hidden constellation I've been looking for. But it seems like those are all of the constellations just not working. Because those bigger stars, those are for the constellations. Like here we can see... I can't really tell what the constellations are too easily without the... This is tough. But they're out there. They're just not bright enough. Okay, anyway. Let's learn ritual magic. Oh, we need to make a pyre first. But we're also going to need to plant a grove of birch trees. So let's grab some birch saplings, and then maybe with our staff we'll be able to grow the saplings pretty quickly, as if they have some sort of bone meal effect, maybe. So how do we make a grove? I'm not an elf. I do know an elf. But I suppose let's just make a circle of 4 birch trees, and hope that that counts as a grove. We'll do it right about up here, because I know I can actually do that. Let's do that. And does that seem like a good spacing? Yeah, we got 3 blocks in between each. 2, 3. And 1, 2. Oh, man. It's fine. It probably still counts. Oh, but it's so off-center. That's annoying me. That's annoying me. Don't worry. People of OCD-dom, we will not mess this up. In fact, I'll place this dirt block for it to be at the proper height as well. And we'll fix that other part later. So while those are growing, let's go make the pyre. I'm just going to need one of any of these things, so let's just let that happen. And, ooh, that stuff doesn't farm automatically. But check it out when I farm this stuff. I set it up so most of it, at least, will go right into that chest. I may need to make another pedestal there for it to actually work effectively, but that's fine as is. And I can just hold this down, give them all at least a little boost. And that's plenty of eggplant magic just lying around. So let's throw the bulbs in there, the moon glow. I just need to hold on to one thing. And that thing can be anything, actually, so let's just take all this, get it in here so I can make more powder later, because some of the powder pouches aren't looking quite full yet. I'm wondering if I have all the powder I'd need, because I haven't had to make any more with the all the new spells. So maybe I finally have it all. Because it seems like the magical component of the eggplants, when it comes down to this, is just their seeds. The eggplants themselves are for far different magic. Far, far different magic. But let's craft this up. All we need to do is grab one of those things we forgot to grab. Yep. Good to see we're on the case. Well, maybe if they weren't all flying away, I'd be fine. Who set up that gravity chest thing? Come on. Ridiculous. Who would do that? I did. So we have a pyre now. So we have the pyre, we have our wand at the ready. Trees have not grown whatsoever yet, but I think we might be able to accelerate that a little bit. Come on, tree! Come on! You got this! Oh, jeez. These flowers... Were they just growing? Were they all there the whole time? Or are they spreading? Okay, they might have been there the whole time. There's a lot of them. And I thought I was making them grow for a second. Alright, so bone meal it is. Because I can't really use constellation magic. So let's just use the magic of good farming. Oh, geez. Were that there before? I don't remember. I really don't remember. But now that we have a nice little grove of 4 trees, we have a pyre, which this seems like a fire hazard, but don't you worry. It'll be fine. And we need to throw a certain list of ingredients into there. So we need birch bark, oak bark, terra moss, and a birch sapling. So we can definitely get the birch sapling in there. And I'm assuming we just throw it in, similar to how we use the mortar and pestle. Ah, we do. So let's get those other materials. I need to get some bark. And there we have all of the materials. This whole time thing is making me feel weird. I'm like forgetting to eat because there's no dinner time or breakfast time. Not only in a way that my magic is being dampened, but like what time is it? When am I? Type of way. It's weird. It's existential, but let's begin the ritual. Ooh, that seemed to do something pretty nice. So I'm certainly getting the healing effect where I am right now. How far can I go? Oh. It's not all that far. But I can bring dragons nearby here when they need health, at least, I suppose. That's pretty cool. Well, it's not gonna be able to cover the entire thing. Maybe if we did it underground, then they would have a better chance. But, maybe I will do it underground. Maybe I'll set up the trees so this can happen here. Now, since this is just a test, I suppose let's see what happens if that tree is disturbed. Nothing. Let's see what happens if the top of the tree is disturbed. Nothing. Let's see if I disturb multiple trees. Still nothing. Let's see if I just leave a couple of roots in the ground, because, well, roots. Now it stops. Okay, so the trees do need to be maintained for the ritual to continue. But we know that ritual certainly has its potential now. Yeah, I suppose keeping the tops of the trees might be important, because when the leaves start to despawn, the trees are kept in that position. But I can certainly get that going. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, you know, work this out. I think I have to wait till Aurora grows to full size, because now I've made this new hollowed out cave for her, and this looks like it's going to be small. So, probably we're going to wait until that happens. But it's fine. We don't have time to build dragon nests right now. The dragons we have will be fine. We have very important things to figure out. How to fix time, how to stop the vampires. Most importantly, how to open up these 5 lucky blocks. Thank you, Light Gods, for supporting us through this dark time. Well, not dark time, but semi-dark time. You know, it's kind of ironic. Time is stuck at twilight, and the Twilight Paladins are nowhere to be found. So sad. But we're gonna crack these open, because you have done a thing. Did those fireworks hurt me? Seems so. Ooh, books. I love books. Just because, you know, books can be used for knowledge. And this knowledge is going to make this new armor really, really good. Oh, protection 4 books. Perfect. So we'll be able to set this dragon armor up to be something special. And additional eggs. We have a siren, a kobold, a blue slime, and a death worm. One day those eggs will come into use. Oh! We got our dragon egg back after it was robbed. That's good. That's good. Oh, no! More cats.